Slave auctions in Libya have elicited reactions from across the African continent and the world at large. The latest to add his voice on the subject is Ghana's former president, John Dramani Mahama. He's calling for immediate solutions to the migrant camps in Libya and lasting peace in the country. CGTN's Girum Chala sat down with the former leader. Take a look.
In fact, the pictures are so horrible that one feels very ashamed, that this can be happening in the 21st century. What is happening there is totally unacceptable. The African Union and other bodies have condemned it, but I think that we should go a step further and see how we can extricate, our people who are trapped in there from the kinds of atrocities and dehumanizing actions that are being taken against them. I know that some countries are working with the International Organization for Migration to bring those young people back. And I hope that those actions can be stepped up so that we can resolve the issues that are taking place there, but also work hard to bring the political factions in Libya together and stabilize Libya.
When the airstrikes started by the NATO-led mission back in the day to perhaps topple President Gaddafi, the African Union had a different stand, saying that no arms-related, airstrikes-related intervention is required in that member state. After all the happenings in the country, President Obama himself has apologized that there were wrongdoings in the Libyan intervention by the international community. Now that these things are happening, do you think the African Union should be given the upper hand, the priority when it comes to addressing conflicts in Libya, perhaps?
I think so, not only in Libya, but all across the continent. I think that the prime body to negotiate peace or resolve conflicts that occur must be the African Union. Of course, we require the support of the international community at times, especially with the UN, when we have to deploy peacekeepers and things like that. African Union does not have as deep pockets as the United Nations has. And so, yes, African Union must take the prime lead in terms of these things, but will still require international consensus and support in resolving these issues. I remember when the situation in Libya began, the African Union took the proactive step of sending a mission in there and trying to resolve the issues. Unfortunately, they were not very successful. The rebellion from Benghazi continued to spread, and it was the intervention of France and Britain, President Cameron at the time, and President Sarkozy. It was that intervention, using air power to, attack Gaddafi's forces and all that, that eventually put the tide in favor of those who were rebelling. And once they had taken over, that was all. France withdrew, Britain withdrew, and just left the chaos there for the Libyans to resolve. And today, we're seeing the result of it.